Hey, Pi. Hey, Amy. Did you get that email, Amy? Where you at? Did it come through? Hey, Molly Polly. Hey, Gypsy. You did? Okay, good deal. How's everybody doing tonight? Figured it out? Yeah, it fooled me. It took me forever to figure out that they had changed it and everything. He didn't respond at all. Saw him active, but he didn't. He left me on read. Huh. Well, I don't get that because I know you were in his head all day long, so I don't get that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I understand he's quiet. I bet you he'll get in touch with you probably in the morning. Mm-hmm. Why? What's going on, Gypsy? So, Pi, I think I'm going to have to replace my owl. She's got a chip over here and everything. I think I need a new updated owl. Yeah, I just found it the other day. I guess when I was putting her in the floor, like when I had my Ouija out or something, I must have bumped her or something and I didn't know it. Yeah, I noticed it the other day. So I guess I'll have to update her. Wait a minute, do what? Hey, Magical. Someone you've met once is trying to get with your boyfriend and trying to get money from you? Are you serious? Okay. It sounds good, Pi. Make sure I get an invitation to it. Well, of all the damn nerve, what she's trying to request money from you. You don't even know her and she's trying to get with your boyfriend. Girl, you need to be stomping her ass. I never check it, Pi. You'll have to shoot it to me through my email. Oh, thank you, Magical. What are we looking at, darling? Right. Hey, Caleb. Melvin was in town the other day. He was just joking, shaking my head. He was in town the other day. He was just, huh? He wasn't in town after all that? He wasn't there? Melvin's blood pressure, it was high today. Okay. He was not. What a butthole. That right. mm, men are crazy. Now you're wanting me to look at his blood pressure? No, I didn't, Amy. I see it now. I'm sorry, I didn't even look. Okay. Probably so, Pie. Okay, it's down to. See, I have no idea what's normal and all that on the blood pressure. Died a couple of years ago. Okay, so you just want me to check his health real quick, or so he's got a pretty big risk factor then. Okay. Is it okay? Mine always runs low. I mean, my blood pressure runs very low. The nurses compliment me on it. Just focused on BP. Okay. Spirit, I need to get a look at Melvin. I need to get a look at his health, most especially his circulatory. I need to see Melvin's blood pressure. I need to see Melvin's health. I need to see Melvin's blood pressure. I need to see Melvin's blood pressure. Thank you, Spirit. Show me Melvin. Show me Melvin's blood pressure. Whoop. And we got a flipper. All right. I think mine usually runs like 72 or something like that. Two of Pentacles followed by the Devil. He does have issues with that, yes. Okay, so all right. I see the Beast. I need the outcome. It looks like he's going to be able to get it under control, but he is going to have to make some changes, probably in his diet. Does he eat a lot of salt and stuff like that? He's going to have to change that. The Nine of Pentacles is here, and it is reversed. It's next to the Queen of Swords, but he needs to develop some clarity on his own habits affecting this. Ultimately, he can bring this under control, but he definitely has some issues with it now. Two of Pentacles is all about a struggle, and the Devil, and it's reversed in this case, so... And actually, the fact that it's reversed in this case, he may end up having sexual side effects if he's not careful. That ought to scare him into fixing his diet and getting this under control. And he is able to do that. He is able to bring this under control. Hang on, I've got... And there it is going to be. It's going to be a new prescription. It's not necessarily going to be dietary changes. It's going to be a new prescription because I have two nines. They're back to back. There's a receipt involved in this. The receipt is going to have to be a new prescription. Mm-hmm. Can't get up or can't get it up. I hate to be so blunt, but yep, get a new prescription. That's what he needs to do here. And it wouldn't hurt to do something with his salt intake too. Can't get it, yeah. And if Melvin doesn't get it under control, he's gonna have that effect as well. So, he needs to tell him that if you have to scare him and make him get this taken care of before it gets to that point. Yeah. And thankfully it's not there already. No, I don't think you would either. mm, yeah, men are funny about that, but man, you tell them it's going to mess with their pee-pee, and they're going to straighten up and take that medicine. So, no. Okay, what am I looking at for you, Miss Amy? Yeah, go ahead. Thank you for the donation, Magical. I appreciate that. Mm. Hi, Tina. Want to see what's up with Noah and Wise. Okay. Spirit, why did Noah not respond to Amy? What is going on? Why did Noah not respond to Amy? Show me clearly. Show me everything. Why didn't he respond to Amy? Why didn't he respond to Amy? Why didn't he respond to Amy? The Knight of Swords is back. He's irritable for one thing. I have two sixes and they're back to each other. So he's irritable. He's in a funky mood today. He's very bipolar today. And he's very bipolar today. I mean, I'm not saying he is all the time, but today he's going from Nine of Cups, everything just being perfect, to Five of Cups. And then I have two sixes back to back for irritability. I think work is what set him off. Eight of Pentacles, doing your due diligence, and then all of a sudden, 6, irritable. Damn it, I'm tired. People won't leave me alone. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, she's calling. Eight of Wands, everybody's calling, and he's grouchy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so, all right, I see he's having a day. So where does he sit with Amy? Where does he stand with Amy? Show me his thoughts, feelings, and intentions as far as Amy go. Show me Noah's thoughts, feelings, and intentions for Amy. Noah's thoughts, feelings, and intentions for Amy. Show me Noah's thoughts, feelings, and intentions for Amy. Oh, thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Okay. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Amy. Four of Swords. I'm going to sit here and rest for a minute. Page of Wands. I've got to get back in touch with her. Magician. The Magician is reversed. I think he pretty much took a load off and just kind of sat there, and time got away from him. You are in his agenda, though. He will get in touch with you. With it being this late at night, I guess it's going to be tomorrow. But he hasn't forgotten you. He still intends. Okay, show me more. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I know, Amy, right? It would have been so much easier. Strength card, patience is required. The Hanged Man. You're just going to have to hang out. This spread opens and closes with the Four of Swords and then the Hanged Man. So, yeah. And strength, patience is required. That's the biggest thing here. I know, right? But that's what's up. Men. I'm terrible at patience. Oh gosh, me too. Now that we know. I know he does. Okay. Does Brian think about me and miss me? Okay. Spirit, does Brian think about Tina and miss her? Does Brian think about Tina and miss her? Clearly, does Brian think about Tina and miss her? Does Brian think about Tina and miss her? Well, the Lovers is the first card out, followed by the Three of Swords, followed by the Two of Wands. So there's a lot of love there. There's a lot of disappointment and heartbreak there. At the moment, there's a distance between you. It needs to be balanced. Temperance is here. She is reversed. Does he think about you and miss you? Without a doubt, Tina. Yes, he thinks about you and misses you. And he's still hopeful that one day you will have a chance to move forward. Maybe not so much as a romance thing, but definitely, at least as friends. Mm-hmm. You're very welcome, Amy. Thank you for the donation. Of course, Magical. You miss him too. I hear you. He misses you too, girl, so. Can cause erectile. Do you see the meds they switch him to? causing that. Let me double check that. Honestly, I want to say no based on the cards that were showing, but let me just double check it to be on the safe side. Okay, so this new prescription from Melvin's, will it cause erectile dysfunction? Will the new prescription for Melvin, will it cause any kind of erectile dysfunction? No. I have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. No, it will not. No. I have the Five of Swords reversed as the opening card, so I do think he's going to discuss that with the doctor and see to it that he's not put on something that could have that effect. You're welcome. Okay. And Crystal says, if Stephen could tell me anything, what would he tell me? Okay. Spirit, if Stephen could tell Crystal anything at all, if he was free to say anything at all, what is it that Stephen would say to Crystal? If Stephen felt free to say anything he wanted, what would he say to Crystal? If Stephen felt free to say anything he wanted, what would he say to Crystal? What would Stephen say to Crystal? What would Stephen say to Crystal? Show me what would Stephen say to Crystal if he felt free to say anything at all. I'm hearing a song, Beer and Shit. Okay. That he wants a clearing of the air to take place, Crystal. Apparently, at one time, I have the Six of Swords and then the Eight of Wands. So at one time, you guys were trying to move things forward and were having a discussion. And this discussion may have gotten a little bit heated. And he has not forgotten that, and he wants to clear the air. So I'm assuming that he must have said something that he didn't mean. And looking at the bottom row here, I have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I was scared. That is exactly what those two cards are saying. Intentions were there to put in the work and begin a new life. How serious were you guys? Or where are we in the timeline of what I'm looking at? Who's mom, Anthony? Crystal. Hey, Ines. I didn't lose Crystal, did I? Did you read the box? I'm fine, Ines. How are you? Yes, I did, Joker Jack, and you busted me. Crystal, did I lose you? Okay, well, maybe I'll give her a minute since I've got these cards all spread out. Anthony. I don't know where he went either. Anyway, there he is. Damn, dude. You could at least say hello. You could at least say hello. Hi, Tammy. And then I would say, hi, Anthony. How are you? You know. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I guess she's not. Anything could have happened with people's internet these days, so, okay. I'm open until she gets back. If she comes back in, she's priority. So what are you doing tonight, Jack? Oh, thank you, Tina. Oh, yeah, can y'all please like the stream? I would appreciate that. All right, would we reconcile and be together in the future? Brian, right, Tina? Of course, Kayla. Brian, okay. Spirit, will Brian and Tina reunite? Will Brian and Tina, will they reunite? Will they reunite? Will Brian and Tina reunite? There's a good chance of it in the future, yes. There is a good chance of it in the future. Now, I do think it's going to take a little while, Tina. But I have the Star and the Four of Wands here and the Queen of Cups. It's just that there's a few cards that fall in between. But there's a very good chance of it in the future. Hell yeah. Mm, what's your question, Kayla? And y'all, excuse me for one quick second. I've melted my ice again, as usual. I'll be right back. You're very welcome, Tina. Thank you for the donation. Kayla, go ahead and drop your question, hun. I'll be right back. Okay. Will Daryl lose his job at the Coca-Cola company? He's worried because the rest of the workers are dragging their feet. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Will Daryl lose his job with Coca-Cola? 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 I don't think so. Now, there will be some changes, but I don't think he's going to lose his job. He may have to take on extra work, though, like they may expand his route or something. But yeah, I don't. He doesn't have to worry. But there are going to be some changes. But I don't think he's going to be fired. No, I don't think he has to worry about that. And what do you mean they're dragging their feet? What are they doing? Not making deliveries or something? No, pa. But Psychic Circle can. Hell, my Ouija can, or the Ouija I used to have could. He works in shipping and receiving. They're not picking. Yeah, I don't think he'll have to worry about it. He may end up with a new crew, but I don't think it'll affect him. I need to write Crystal's name down in case she didn't make it back. Just in case. You're very welcome, Kayla. So is that why you don't move home, because of his job? Mohammed! The party. Ah, la 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 la. What's up, Mohammed? What are you doing? Well, Tammy, anyway. You got that part right. So you gonna let me read your cards tonight, Mohammed? Trying to find a place. Right, Kayla. Got but no. Well, what are you doing? Well, I have chance to get high. Yeah. Paid scholarship in current school, madam. Adult things. Okay, well. You're calling Joker Habibi? Yeah, you're trying not to be a speller, too, Muhammad. Damn, dude. I ought to stick you in the corner just because that's stupid. Damn. Hey, Crystal, I hear you. Well, you looked into the room when Muhammad's here. But he's not being vulgar or whatever. Okay. I dealt the cards out and I don't remember what I had, so we're going to start all over. Can you remind me what the question was? No shit, Jack. Damn, somebody else needs to learn how to spell too. Good God. Y'all are doing that on purpose, aren't you? You gotta be. You gotta be. I got some nuts that like to come in here and pick, but they're fun. Went back. Yeah, I never finished it. Could you remind me what your question was, Crystal, and let me start over? Because I don't feel like I got the full message to you, so I'd like to do it again. No, Muhammad, I was just playing. You spell good enough that I know what you mean, Jack. I'm just picking at you. Yeah, I just need you to remind me what the question was, Crystal. So basically, you're saying you're a wussy, Muhammad? If Stephen would tell me anything. Okay. Spirit, if Stephen felt free to tell Crystal anything at all, if he felt free to say anything at all that he wanted to say to Crystal, what would he say? What would he say? What would Stephen say to Crystal if he felt free to say anything at all? If he felt free to say anything he wanted, what would Stephen say to Crystal? Damn, 4 cards into this, Crystal, and all 4 of them are majors. Wow. He felt like you were a soulmate. He was drawn to you or is drawn to you. The chemistry is amazing, and it was supposed to stay that way. Now, here's my question to you. Is there a chance for you guys to get back together or together? Because I'm looking at a 10 of cups here at the end of this 4 major run. First, I have the Wheel of Fortune, destiny at hand, and then I have the Fool beginning a new journey, and then I have the Devil, but the Devil is reversed, indicating sexual chemistry being off the charts. And then I have the Hanged Man. That was supposed to last. And then after that, I have the 10 of Cups. Well, it's definitely fair to say the man thought you were a soulmate, and he thought that was going to last forever. Thought or thinks. Are you guys dating? Have you dated? If not, you should, because this is beautiful. Maybe I would. I sure would. I'm going to ask that question. Should Crystal reach out? Should Crystal reach out to Stephen? Should Crystal reach out to Stephen's spirit? Should she reach out? Reach out in a friendly manner, and then just kind of hang back and watch him wait. Because Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, reach out in a friendly manner and then just watch him wait. He is going to be Temperance and Four of Cups. He's going to take a moment to think before he responds. He's going to make sure that he's balanced and not like overzealous or anything. So he's going to be measured in his response, but hang on. Yeah, you should go ahead and reach out. Just make it friendly and then stay open-minded. It may take him a day or two, but that's okay. Who ignores you, Jack? Nobody ignores you. Stinky three shoes. Okay. I would reach out, Crystal. If it was me, I would go ahead and reach out, and then I would give him a few days. Okay. Spirit, is Brandy the right girl for Stinky's three shoes? Is Brandy the right girl for Stinky? Is Brandy the right girl for Stinky? Is Brandy the right girl for Stinky? Stinky, you are not going to get a wink of sleep tonight. I have 2 4s back to back, indicating insomnia. I also have the King of Cups. Is Brandy the right girl? I think you already feel like she is. And I have the Six of Swords, moving things forward into smoother sailing waters. Yeah, I think she is. I don't think she's the only one, but I think she's a good choice. I'll put it that way. And thank you for the donations, Stinky. I appreciate that. And thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Okay, Amy. Hey there, Kay. What are we looking at, Amy? You're very welcome, Stinky. I feel bad calling somebody Stinky. Even though it's their nickname, it makes you feel bad. You know, you don't want to call them that. Anything no one wants me to know or tell me lately. Okay. You want me to ask it like if he could say anything at all? What would he say? Something like that? Yep, Muhammad, I am. You know it. And where you been, Muhammad? You talking about everybody laughs at you? Well, hell, you just ignore. Yeah, okay. Spirit, if Noah felt free to say anything at all that he wanted to say to Amy, what would he say? If Noah felt free to say anything at all that he wanted to Amy, what is it that Noah would say? If Noah could speak his heart and speak his mind and say anything at all to Amy, what would he say? I was drunk when I'm out. Okay, I hear you. Okay. Oh, are you serious, Muhammad? I'm sorry if that's true. I do miss a lot of chats, so that is possible. Okay, Spirit, if Noah felt free to say anything at all to Amy, whatever's on his heart and mind, what is it that Noah would say? What is it that Noah would say? Something along the lines of Our Day Will Come. Do you know the song, Amy? You should look the song up. For some reason, Tarot is singing to me tonight. Okay, he would say that he may be moving slow, Knight of Pentacles, but you are not shut out, Five of Pentacles. He is dealing with some harsh issues and big changes in his life right now. King of Swords and the Tower. The King of Swords is reversed because he does not want to be judged for all these changes that are going on in his life right now. Wheel of Fortune and Justice reversed. Our day will come. Three of Cups. We will celebrate. Quit going back and forth. Two of Swords, King of Cups. I have plenty of love and affection for you. Four of Cups. Watch and wait. So, any questions? Occasionally, Stinky. Occasionally. I can try. Usually when I'm using tarot, they'll come through. But it's not something that I can guarantee, but I'm more than willing to try. Sure. So did Spirit say to not go back and forth? Yeah, indecision, like, it's mostly how 1 minute you're great and the next minute you're worried. He's telling you you don't have to be like that. That his affection is there. Watch and wait, and you'll see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It does. It really does, and it fits. I'd like to know what these changes are, because they keep coming up for him. So there's obviously some stuff, he's dealing with, but Maybe that's why he's so grouchy tonight. Well, remember we tried to the other day and it wasn't clear. Question to Ruby. Do you have anything to say to Zach? She never knew me as Stinky. Okay. Okay. Spirit, I am calling for Ruby. I'm calling for Ruby. Does Ruby have anything to say to Zach? Does Ruby have anything to say to Zach? Spirit, can you reach out to Ruby? Does Ruby have anything to say to Zach? Thank you, Spirit. Is Ruby, who is Ruby to you, Stinky? Hi, Michelle. Two pages back to back, a disquieting situation, protectiveness guarding the castle gates, and love. So who was Ruby to you, Grandma? Well, she loves you. She didn't get everything done, I don't think, though, because I have two pages that open up. When two pages are side by side like that, there was some kind of disquiet. And then right next to that is the Seven of Wands, which is the card of defensiveness or protecting the castle gates. So she feels like there was something around her home left undone. But the love and affection for you is there because the Two of Cups is here. And that's a card of love. That's the whole meaning of the card. So she loves you. I'm still looking. She's telling you you need to work hard. Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. Take control, especially self-control. Stop being so nervous. Eight of Swords. And Five of Cups. She knows you're sad and grieving. When did she pass? Oh, thank you, Elisa. Last August, and are you still grieving? Even if you're not, she knows that you did. So she knows you were genuine in that. But she is telling you, don't be so nervous. You can achieve anything you want to if you take control. Because Eight of Pentacles, Chariot, Eight of Swords. Now, hang on. I need to double check. I think it's new knowledge. New knowledge is going to... Are you in school? How old are you, Stinky? She was 98, but right, I understand. 30, I think she's telling you, she is saying new knowledge is going to affect your Chariot, which is your self-control. So that could come about a couple of different ways. One of it could be she wants you to go and get new knowledge, possibly going to school. And the other could be realizing something about yourself, maybe even realizing that you have what it takes to be any damn thing you want to and going and doing it. She's encouraging that. Nobody sets our limits but us. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Ruby, what is it that you're wanting done around the house? What was left undone around the house? What is it that you're wanting done around the house? Okay, that flew right out of my hands. See what we got. Did she die in the house? Just out of curiosity? Yeah. I think that's all that it is she's there guarding the house, not that she feels like it wasn't protected, but that she's guarding it. Uh, and she's going to be there guarding it. And that's okay. It's probably a little comforting, you know. And I'm fairly certain that that's what she's saying here. I hope that helped a little bit, hon. Her daughter and husband too. Wow. Well, no wonder she's protective of it then. We can, Amy, if you want to, sure. Okay. Let me scroll back up here and get Michelle. Does James want to be with me again? Okay. Spirit, does James want to be with Michelle again? Does James want to be with Michelle again? Does James want to be with Michelle again? Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups, King of Swords, Queen and King together as a couple, Hierophant, traditional path, and the High Priestess. Yes, yes, Michelle, he does. He certainly does. And Elisa says, I'd like a reading on something horrible. Okay, I'm up for it, Elisa. My TV did turn off once. I asked you the question. So weird. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Thank you, Stinky. And I appreciate the donation. You're very welcome, Michelle. Thank you for the donation, hon. Okay, a medium on a chat approached me saying that he was receiving my passed on sister, which was sweet. Then said I had an entity attached. Started to work with him closely. I had a friend help me clear it. Okay. It was gone. Felt amazing. When I told him, wanted to talk, to tie up loose ends, he wasn't available. Okay. To type messages from ancestors, and then this entity apparently took over, and the messages were horrible. Okay. Demonic. He was Typing messages to me, then checked off. I was so scared. And even if I had another clearing, I'm still contracted and in shock. Can you shed light on this, please? My first thought, Elisa, on reading that, I'm sorry to say, but my first thought is money. Did he try to charge you for these services? Well, I want to make sure about the first one, and then I'll go through the metaphysical. No? Okay. So he approached you. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate with this for a minute. He approached you. He said, you have an entity attached to you. I'm going to help you clear it. He clears it. Then he's talking to you, and he could very conceivably have been pretending to be overcome by a demonic entity and change the tone of his messages in order to scare you. I can't help. I have to ask the questions. So please don't be offended, but I have to ask. Exactly, Michelle, there are, and it seemed like he was attracted to me. Well, what better way to see to it that you're going to talk to him every day? You know, my friend and I cleared it. It could have been a small energy that needed to be cleared, and you may not have been able to tell. Could have been. What is it that we need to ask the cards, do you think? And maybe they can shed lights on the metaphysical, what really happened side. But I mean, honestly, I have to wonder. I do. I have to wonder. A medium on another channel and relates messages to people freely. Okay. Was there for a second, and he said, well, I mean, he could have. It does work that way, so that it is conceivable. And he said that, and it made sense what he said. Okay. But you're wondering on some level because you asked if he was playing with you, right? Which part? You mean about the entity overtaking him, or just the whole thing altogether? And don't get frustrated with me. I know I probably, but I have to play devil's advocate on this. Hey there, Kai. Then the conversation went on, and he said, we got to clear it. Info was making somewhat sense, so with my ifs, I felt better talking to someone, right? Learning what it might be. blocking me, and as long as it made sense, I understand. Just, Elisa, just take this one little thing and just file it away. If they approach you and things like this happen and eventually they ask you for money and you don't go to them, they come to you, that's when you need to hear alarm bells in your head. Now, he hasn't done that, so let's hope that it's legitimate. And we'll ask the cards, what exactly do you want me to ask them? Is it gone? Is that what you want me to ask? Quit dropping questions, Anthony. I'm in the middle of a donation. I know, Amy, did she approach you or did you approach her? I had a friend, TR, do a clearing on me and it was amazing. So you felt it leave then, okay. When I told him, he seemed like not responsive to what I did. And I asked, it's okay, Anthony, I still love you. And I asked to spark him to file it away. Well, okay, so what am I asking the cards? It's probably going to take us more than one question, so let's get figured out what we're going to ask, and then we're going to ask them back to back so we can get the full story. Hey, TZ. Okay, let me write y'all down. And thank you, Kai. Kai, TZ. No, it's okay, Elisa. I just want to make sure that I get it right, is all. Yeah, Amy, it sounds like you may have been. Now, I can't. The thing about it is when they approach you, that's the thing that always set alarm bells off with me. I can't say for sure. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I do tell people be very careful. If you don't approach them, you have to wonder. You do. And if she comes up to you and she just tells you there's a block here, I need $20, I'll remove it. Well, I mean, I kind of have my doubts about that too. And the spiritual community is so big hearted and good hearted that we don't stop and ask ourselves those questions often enough. Yeah, Amy, I'm sorry to hear that, hun. Well, and hopefully that wasn't his deal, Elisa. Hopefully it wasn't. So, was it really after me? Okay. Spirit, I need to know, is there really an entity that is after Elisa? Show me clearly. Is there any bad energy, bad juju of any kind that is after Elisa? Show me clearly. Is there anything attached to Elisa? Is there any kind of bad energy at play when it comes to Elisa? Show me clearly. Show me clearly. Very, very clearly, Elisa. I have the Fool, I have Death reversed, and I have the Moon. There are things that you don't know about this person that approached you. You're free as a bird. Any attachment or bad energy you had is gone. It has ended. That's where you are right this second. Okay? There's going to be more coming to light soon. The moon is in the future position. You don't know everything right now, but you will. But you're clear at the moment. So I understand. Relaying my family names. Checked off. He was worried about him. Well, you're clear at the moment, so very brainy, and it got me right. Well, can I ask you, Elisa, how many languages do you speak? I'm just saying. Well, I can't say that for sure, but I can tell you that at this moment in time, you're clear as a bell. Exactly. You speak 4 languages. So there you go. You know, his speaking in another language is not an indicator that it was absolute, possession for sure going on. Yeah, they still teach it. It's the root language. So what's your next question, hon? Well, I don't know if it was, but it's not now. Let's see. Was there any time in the recent past an entity connected to a Lisa spirit? Was there at any time in the recent past an entity connected to a Lisa spirit? Was there at any time in the recent past an entity connected to a Lisa spirit? No. You may have had one passing by you or something along those lines, but there's not been an attachment. As a matter of fact, you're very strongly rooted. You don't have to worry. I have both the King and the Queen of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. I have a Tower, but he's reversed. If there was a bad energy, it was just passing by. It wasn't intending to stay or meant to stay. I understand, Elisa. Hey, Virgo. There you go, Amy. There's the tip off right there. Yep. Can I ask, what did this? Yes, we'll see if something shows. Okay, Spirit, what did the medium want from Melissa? 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 What did the medium want? Okay, honestly, he wanted to help. I don't, but he, I have the star here, so I do think he really wanted to help. I really do. So maybe he wasn't out to take advantage of you, but still, just stay skeptical. Stay skeptical, because I have seen so many people taken advantage of, and don't let that happen. But it does look like this guy, he truly wanted to help. So I guess he felt like he was picking something up, and he must have been picking up the thing that was just passing through, and that's why it felt amazing when you got rid of it. It wasn't meant to stay anyway. So I guess maybe all the circumstances just played out that way. Thankfully, you're clear now, and that's the main thing. Well, of course it can be healed. As far as what can you do, probably a self-purification ritual is going to be the first thing. Do some kind of a self-cleansing ceremony to officially rebirth yourself, I guess. Get a shower and scrub with, blessed salt. Make sure you oil up afterwards. Do something meaningful. Self cleansing ritual. Did that clearing every day? Okay. Spirit, do you have advice for Lisa on getting past this? Do you have advice for Lisa on getting past this? Meditate. Meditate. Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Seriously, do some big meditating. Um, mm-hmm. I have no idea. I would say no. You're clear now. Okay, I have one more person to do, Tosh. Okay, Kai, what is your question, hon? I'm sorry. You're very welcome, Elisa. Good luck, hon. See what's going to happen in August. Okay. Spirit, I need to see Kai's August. Show me August for Kai. Show me, oops, okay. The Justice card just flew across the room, landed face up. So a situation will be balancing in August. Something that is under divine justice's rule. Okay, let's see what that's going to be. Taking control. Moving things forward. Oh, is this the month that... Did we say something about a baby in August? Kai, just out of curiosity. Okay, Virgo. The baby's in January. Well, there's going to be a new love in August. What was August? Remind me. The Tower was in August. Well, okay. I have a new love here in August. Here's what I have. In August, there is going to be a balancing of the scales, and divine justice is in charge of this. So, this is absolutely going to happen. The balancing of the scales will. There is going to be a situation that you are going to try to take control of and move things forward, possibly before they're ready. And that is going to affect it. Now, I have an Ace of Cups. It is reversed. This could be a couple of different things, Kai. This could be an attempt to get pregnant and it just, doesn't work for some reason. Or maybe you do for a couple of days and then it just doesn't stay. It could be anything like that. However, it could also be something within your love relationship itself will be upset because you're trying to take control and move things forward, and it's not time. That's why divine justice is there, because he's going to write it on perfect timing. You see what I mean? Work's going to go great. Work is not going to be a problem. There's going to be a lot of work. Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So work is going to be great in August. So if you're looking, you're not going to have any trouble finding. And if you're not looking, well, it's going to find you, because August is going to keep you plenty busy. It's going to be a conflicting month, though. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull some extra cards and see if I can understand what this divine justice situation is trying to tell us here. And if I can get a few more clues, I can pinpoint that a little more accurately. Okay, so I see what's going on there. Can I get a few more details so that I understand exactly how this is going to play out? I have to ask Kai. When I read the tower, I remember there was a loss connected to that tower. Didn't I say a miscarriage? That there was the possibility of a miscarriage when I saw that tower? Because I believe that tower was by the Ace of Cups. But I'm not certain, so that's why I'm asking. Well, I'm going to confirm it right now. I do believe that's what we're looking at in August. And it's only going to be, the timing will be off. And like I said, divine justice has a plan. And that plan is just, there's nothing we can do about it. When the tower falls, I am thinking again that that's what it's going to be. And that the reason why it's happening is for some reason or another, you're supposed to learn something from the heartache. I know that doesn't ease it at all. It doesn't ease it one bit to know that we're supposed to learn from something that hurts us. But that is what I am being shown, because I have the Ace of Cups. Then I have the Ace of Swords representing clarity. Clarity about what? Three of Swords. A clarity that comes through a heartbreak. And if this is happening in August and the actual pregnancy is in December, think how cherished that pregnancy will be in December. So maybe that's why. Who knows? But that's what I have. It's a roller coaster. It is a roller coaster. You're very welcome, Kai. I appreciate the donation, honey. Thank you. Okay. And Tosh, I'm ready if you are. How is Evan the Taurus feeling? In a few days, he sees my social media, though. Okay. Spirit, how is Evan the Taurus feeling about Tosh? How is Evan the Taurus feeling about Tosh? How is Evan the Taurus feeling about Tosh? Well, he's got daydreams about you, Tosh, but I don't see him telling you. I have the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, I mean the Page of Wands. It is reversed and it is next to the Hermit. Both of those are saying that this guy is going to keep everything to himself when it comes to his feelings. However, he is having daydreams about you. Just know that. Hang on, I'm still looking. He cannot make up his mind. He is indecisive as hell. I have the Two of Pentacles, and right next to that is the Two of Swords. So he has no idea what he thinks or feels yet. So, yeah. But he does have daydreams. I know, Amy, I know. Okay, Virgo. Do you see any? No, not at this point. I don't. He has not made up his mind about that yet. How is Anna's current feelings for me? What's up with him? Okay. How is Anna feeling about Tosh right now, Spirit? How is Anna feeling about Tosh right now? Oh, damn, the Emperor reversed and the Tower. He feels like he messed things up royally. The Two of Swords is back. And the Ace of Cups. He thinks he messed up a good thing here. He feels like he just completely burned it down. He wants to try to move things forward to smoother sailing waters. He misses your attention, Queen of Cups. But there are still some unknown elements around this situation. He misses you. He hates that he did that. But he's not ready to do anything about it yet, so. Okay. All right, Tosh. Well, Amy, that's part of what makes it hard on a lot of us is there are so many that are scamming. You know, it makes it hard on a lot of us that are readers, you know. What can you do though? I mean, maybe I don't know. I'm just not going to say anything else about it. Hey there, Glass. Can't sleep, I hear you. I left you a message. I know me and him don't have a psychic connection, but I felt like we feel each other. Do you see it's true? I mean, is it just me, or does Annis feel for me too? And if so, how is he? Um, okay, you want to know, what is it you're wanting to know? Does he, hang on, let me reread that. You're wanting to know if you guys have a psychic connection? I agree, Amy, exactly. Hey there, Kay. Mm-hmm. Feel each other's emotions if Annis is seeing signs. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Spirit, is Annis feeling Tasha's energy and emotions? Is Annis able to feel Tasha's energy and emotions? And any kind of signs coming his way? Show me what's going on in Annis when it comes to Tosh. Is he feeling her? He feels that you walked away. Yes, he is feeling you, though. He feels the distance between you. He feels a spiritual connection with you. And yes, he can feel your energy and your emotions. I'm looking at the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Two of Wands, and the Star. Yes, he can feel you over a distance. Mm-hmm. Yep. He feels the energy. I just got confirmation on that. As far as seeing signs, I don't think so. Um, but I mean, he feels your energy. Yes. Okay, Kay. You're very welcome, Tosh. Thank you for the donation, hun. I appreciate that. All right, Miss Virgo, what are we looking at for you? Excuse me, y'all. Amy, I'm going to tell you the best advice I was ever given. Keep an open mind. An open mind is very important, but don't let your brain fall out. We have to be skeptical. We have to be, because you have got to define things in a way that makes sense to you. Every path is individual. So what it says to you is what it is. So being skeptical is key. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have it, Kay. Virgo's in front of you, and then you. Virgo, are you ready? So I feel I got this message from Spirit. Okay. You're welcome, Amy. Want me to let go of Ernest right now and focus on me? Is this what it's going? Okay. Okay. Spirit, Virgo needs to know, what is it that you want for Virgo to be focusing on right now? What is it that you want for Virgo to be focusing on right now? Should she be focusing on herself and letting Ernest go through what he needs to go through? What does Virgo need to know the most for her highest good about this situation? What do you want Virgo to do, Spirit? What do you advise? And I just had a flipper. You probably heard them. One landed face up. Not only did it land face up, it kind of landed propped against the desk. And it is the High Priestess. Go figure, Virgo, right? It is the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Wands, which is the rival. Yes. I have the Knight of Pentacles. It is reversed. It is beside the Queen of Wands, who is the other woman, the one that he's currently involved with. And I have the Page of Pentacles. Be nice to her, because she is going to end up being hurt in the long run. So be as friendly as you can. But you are right on target. You need to be focusing on you. And Spirit saw to it that intuition card jumped out. You are 100% correct. Focus on you. Let him do what he's got to do. Mm-hmm. I can confirm all of that. Yes, ma'am. I'm still looking, though. Yeah, and I just got confirmation that she will undergo a heartbreak and you will undergo a new relationship with him and everything beginning again. So, yep, you are 100% on the money, Miss Virgo. I like it when it comes through that clear and that clean. I'm just waiting to make sure that you heard it and stuff. Okay, are you ready? You're very welcome. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. Kay, are you ready? Why does my older brother always want to challenge me about everything? Okay. Spirit, why can I have his initials, Kay? CW. Okay. Spirit, why does CW always challenge K? Why does CW always challenge K? Why does CW always challenge K? The Wheel of Fortune. I'm sure you heard the cards clap. It was the Wheel of Fortune. A short answer, that's just who he is. A couple of other things about him. He may, I hate to say bad things about him with him being your brother, but is he known to be a liar, Kay? Especially to my mom, makes a lot of excuses. Okay. Well, he's kind of got his head up in the clouds. Um, I'm going to pull for a little bit more information on this. How old is he, Kay? And are there any substance abuse problems? He used to smoke weed. Well, I think he's still doing something because he's got his head in the clouds and all the facts are not known about it. I have the moon here. So, yeah, there's some kind of issue there, drinking or some kind of drug use that's keeping his head in the clouds, and everybody's not aware of it yet, but it is there. He will eventually stop behaving this way. Right about the time probably you and he both have families of your own, then you're going to see a whole different person. I have the Six of Cups followed by the Ten of Swords followed by the Ace of Cups. So it's not like this will last forever, but it does look like he has some things that he's going to have to deal with in his life and get straight. Hi there, Angel. So do you have any questions about any of that, Kay? Because I feel he really needs to be set straight, right? Right? Do you want me to ask what'll happen if you do? Okay. Spirit, what will happen if Kay tells her brother off? What will happen if Kay decides to tell her brother off? What will happen if Kay decides to tell her brother off? Damn. Holy shit. You would set his ass on fire, Kay. I have the Wheel of Fortune, and it is in the now position, indicating that you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. There's a reason why you're feeling this way. Now, what will happen? He will become a nervous wreck. What will the nervous wreck inspire? A tower moment. He will completely shit his pants. I'm sorry to be so vulgar, but yeah. Well, I mean, I understand, and there's a reason why you feel like you're living in a powder keg right now. You know, it may be that you're supposed to do this. It may be what straightens him out, as a matter of fact, because when a tower falls, everything changes. Oh, thank you, Lauren. I understand, Kay. Excuse me, y'all. He has that, Well, it might be that that's what you're supposed to do. You're very welcome, hun. Thank you for the donation. Okay, well, I'll be seeing Jen in the next 3 weeks. Okay. Spirit will learn. Excuse me. I'll be seeing Jen in the next 3 weeks. Will Lauren be seeing Jim in the next 3 weeks? Will Lauren be seeing Jim in the next 3 weeks? You'll definitely be talking to him, Lauren, but I'm not so sure about seeing him. I have the Five of Cups for that, and then I have the Knight of Pentacles. So things are moving slowly, excuse me, for some reason as far as seeing him. But you're going to be talking to him. I have the Knight of Wands before the Five of Cups. I think it's going to take a little bit of time before you guys are able to see each other, though, for some reason. And I asked for 3 weeks, so that sucks. Oh, thank you, Kai. I'm sorry, Lauren. Do you think because he's still... That could be why. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Y'all excuse me for 1 second. That could be why. That actually makes sense, Lauren. I just know that getting to see him is going to be slow movement there, but you will be talking to him, so... What are we looking at for you, Miss Kai? You're very welcome, Lauren. Thank you for the donation. That event, okay. It's finally raining here, so the pollen should be settling down. I don't know why I'm choking so bad tonight. It couldn't have anything to do with the fact that I'm sitting here smoking like a freight train. No, that don't suit me, so that can't be it. It's got to be the pollen. Just don't understand this. Just don't understand what, Kai? I have a feeling YouTube just held a post because all I see on my screen, Kai, is myself. I just don't understand this. So YouTube must have held something. I still don't see it. Can anybody see Kai's question? No, okay, no, even the moderators can't see it, Kai. YouTube must be holding it. If it has an emoji, take it out. If it has a cuss word, take it out, and then try. It's so aggravating when this happens. There it is. Why do I feel so drawn to my soulmate even though he is a bad person? He left me for someone else and neglected our daughter. He doesn't help me with anything. Okay. Spirit, what does Kai need to know the most about the relationship with her soulmate? He left her. He neglected their child. He doesn't deserve her. Why is she still so drawn to him? What do you need to say to Kai about this situation for her highest good, Spirit? What does she need to know about this situation? What does Kai need to know about this situation, Spirit? So a card fell out, and it is the Four of Swords, the card of taking a break. Right next to that, I have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Justice is reversed in this case. There has been no balancing of the scales. There needs to be clarity and a clearing of the air about the grief. Patience is required. There will be forward movement, but none of this is just giving me a timeline. It's telling me what Spirit wants you to know, but it's not telling me why you feel that way. So what is it that makes Kai feel this way? Why does she feel so drawn to him? Why does she feel so drawn to him? Why is she so drawn to him, Spirit? Because there's too much honor in you, Kai, to see dishonor in someone that you love. The Sun reversed, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups reversed. Very simple. There is too much honor in you. It's hard to imagine if we love this person this much, they must be the best person in the world. And really, you do have the clarity that you know that's not the case, but it's hard for you to really wrap your head around that. And that's because you're such an honest and open and warm person. And that's it. There is certainly no weakness here, Kai. Nothing like that. If there's too much honor in you to imagine dishonor, true dishonor in him. You realize his mistakes. You realize his faults. But at the same time, it's not the person. You see what I mean? So, yeah. There, like I said, there's no weakness here. There's nothing wrong with you. You've got your head on straight. That's just who you are. Oh, thank you, Amy. He took advantage. That is it. We love who we love, though. And I woke up one day after 10 years of marriage and realized that the man I married never even existed in the first place. It was what I thought he was, and that was not the person that he was. So trust me, I get it. I get it. I am still in love with the man that I thought was there. Exactly. I get it. I get it. What are we looking at, Miss Amy? And thank you for the donation, Kai. I appreciate that. Has Noah been daydreaming about me often? And if so, what does he imagine? Okay. Spirit, has Noah been daydreaming about Amy often? And what is it that he's daydreaming? Show me the daydream. Show me Noah's daydream about Amy. Show me Noah's daydream about Amy. I've been seeing him in the dreams all day. Show me the dream. What was the dream? Show me the daydream. Thank you, Spirit. Show me the daydream. Like I always say, there is great admiration there. He thinks you're beautiful. He sees you as a pampered little princess, but he also sees you as a very loving, caring, generous, nurturing, type of hang on, there's a word I'm reaching for here. Caregiver, basically. Um, he thinks if he works at this, that he can reap rewards from this. Okay, so I'm trying to think how to. And the Knight of Swords is back, so he thinks of rushing in by your side. Show me more. Starting a new life with you, impregnating you, starting all over. That actually popped in his head. Um, yeah. Yeah, he's doing the full thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's doing the mushy thing. All the mushy daydreams, but they're beautiful daydreams. There's, like I said, there's a great admiration for you in them. And he feels like if he works hard enough, he can make this happen. And he's gearing up to make this happen because I have Knight of Swords, the Empress, Ace of Pentacles, and then the Tower, and then the Emperor. And the Tower in this case represents a whole new life, taking control and shaping a whole new life. You're very welcome. He's having good little daydreams today. We'll let him have a gold star today. Good morning, Denise. Sweet daydreams. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, Denise. And now the race is on. Mhm. All right, you guys. If anybody else had any more questions, um, we can go ahead and do those. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get on off here and see if I can get me some rest. I think my mother is actually gonna get out of the hospital tomorrow. And if she does, I'm quite sure she's gonna keep me jumping all day long. So I'm not sure how much I'll get to be here tomorrow. Of course, I'm still not sure if she's going to come home yet either, so. But that's what they're shooting for. Hey, Anthony. I know. I hope so, Denise. Crap, tomorrow will be 10 days. I mean, I think it's time they let her out. What is your question, Anthony? You may drop it now. I will answer it for you real quick before I go, okay? And thank you for your patience, Anthony. I appreciate that. Will Cancer Girl happy if she get my present? Okay. Will the Cancer Girl be happy when she gets Anthony's present? Will the Cancer Girl be happy when she gets Anthony's present? Will the Cancer Girl be happy? Uh-oh. Yeah, actually, I think she will. I think she will. I have the Fool. I have the Six of Swords. I think she will. Yep. All right, you guys, I am going to clear on out of here then. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow at Tarot Live. Good night, Glass. And you guys have a beautiful rest of the evening and try to get some rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow.